Hi friends, here's Rebecca from my Ibiza home in the countryside. It is August, it is hot and crowded and crazy, and I want to share on the topic of emotions today. There's been a lot of emotions within me and around me lately, so this topic feels very, very fresh. There is three pieces I want to share about it. A little bit around the view on how to work with negative emotions, and then at the end I want to share a little practice, a very simple 5-minute practice for you to taste. So the three pieces I want to share about the view of working with negative emotions are one, a little bit the contrast between what we might have believed in the past due to our circumstances, upbringing, education, of how to work with emotions, and what the Vajrayana Buddhist view proposes, which is my school, my lineage, where I practiced. What I believed until now was that negative emotions are bad and should not be had. That we are trying to feel happy, we're trying to feel joyful, enjoy our life, blissful, and when negative emotions such as anger, jealousy, just disappointment or frustration, irritation comes up, we should try to move on to better, nicer, happier emotions. This I have come to understand is a misbelief, misunderstanding, and there's actually, the emotions are just like day and night. We need the good, we need the bad, and we are, fully human, so we need to experience the whole range of what being human is. So both feeling joyful and blissful, and feeling angry and resentful and frustrated. So this is the first piece. The second piece that I want to share is actually a direct experience of mine that I had the first time I went on a solitary retreat. I went on a 2-week solitary retreat with a very specific schedule every day, starting certain time, ending a certain time, meditating and having meal times, which is what's being proposed when you go on a solitary retreat. And I realized one day I was feeling really happy, peaceful, joyful, and the next day, out of nowhere, there was nobody to trigger anything, there was nothing that I could blame, and yet I might feel really angry and ready to kill someone. And the understanding that came from this experience was that basically we are not our emotions, that our emotions are a little bit like the weather. There's a bright sunny day with blue sky like today, and there is hailstorm that comes. So there is a sense of honoring and reverence of our emotions and just being this vessel for them to happen, and they come and they go. So that's the second piece. And the third and last piece has to do with how to handle, how to look at these emotions. And one of the metaphors that has been coming up for me lately is dealing with our negative emotions a little bit like while we have these negative emotions, we are this baby. So we are looking at ourselves as a little baby and saying, oh, this is the angry Rebecca, and really just finding a lot of love, a lot of self-compassion, a lot of unconditional love for this angry baby that is me at the time of the anger. So that is a little bit of the short of my understanding of how to handle negative emotions. Now the practice that I want to offer you, that is how I practice with negative emotions, is actually really to use our body, to feel the energy of the emotion. So when anger, for example, comes up, to really allow it to be present in our body and feel it. So the cut actually to what we might have been doing up till now is to stop the thinking, let the story go, let the storyline go, because often if we feel angry, we have a story of the reasons that we feel angry. And the practice practice is actually to let that be, let that go. Don't engage in that and come back to our body. Just feel the anger, just feel the energy of the anger in our body and give it a little bit of space. Allow it to have a life. Just allow it. Be curious about it, explore it. So here's what I would like to offer you, just for 5 minutes, because sometimes that's all it takes. It could take longer, but just as a taster, just as a practice. Next time you feel a strong negative emotion, so to speak, lie down on the floor and allow yourself to feel it. Just be with yourself, be with your body, feel what it feels like, and then see, you know, there's surprises that come from allowing this to happen and allowing this process, and just see. I don't want to give out, you know, it's very different for every person what we discover and what we in this exploration. So just give it a try, and if you do and have some main discoveries or whatever, some minor discoveries, I would love to hear